Hi my friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna and I post content weekly about fashion inspo, outfit ideas. So for today's video, I actually wanted to share some tips on how to elevate your outfits, how to look more expensive on a budget. Just real quickly, looking expensive doesn't necessarily mean looking like you have a lot of money. It doesn't have to mean brand names or luxury. Looking expensive can simply mean presenting yourself well, looking classy, chic, feminine, or whatever that means to you. These are just personally some of my own tips that I do to try to elevate my looks, try to look well put together, presentable, give a good first impression. I've learned along the way throughout my fashion journey. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video, which my first tip is adding jewelry. So this dives perfectly into today's sponsor, which is Ana Luisa. So thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring today's video. I would say that almost all of my jewelry is from Ana Luisa, and I love their pieces because you get luxury jewelry without having to pay a pretty penny for it. Okay, so this is like prime example. I'm wearing a very basic outfit and I'm going to take some pieces from Ana Luisa and just show how it can kind of add a really nice touch. The first piece that I'm going to add on here is actually called the Heritage necklace. So I'm only holding one, but it actually is a layering set of two. One is a shorter chain, one is a longer chain, but they come separate, which I love because I feel like if they were attached together, I would just get it tangled up so bad. All right, here is what the chain looks like up close. Again, it is super dainty and minimal, which I love. I've never been too big of a fan of statement jewelry. I just feel like something small like this works perfect. So I'm gonna put this on. So that is the first one. And we're gonna take the longer set of the two, and there are multiple little hoops here, so you can adjust the length that you want on these. Okay, so we're done deal with the necklaces. Now, when you are doing very minimal pieces, I definitely believe in adding a lot of jewelry because they are so minimal. I don't think it'll look like too much, too cluttered. So I am going to add on a pair of earrings now. These are called the Amy earrings. Now, look at how gorgeous these are. So pretty. It just looks like a little, I don't know, a little croissant, I guess, in my opinion. But I have been wearing these earrings religiously for the last month. Love that they're not giant hoops, so they're not heavy, and I get complimented so much on these earrings. Right now I'm going to put on the Chloe ring, which is just this super gorgeous braided ring. I will usually put it on my pointer finger. Don't ask me why, it feels comfortable there. And then lastly, I am going to put on this bracelet that I've had from Ana Luisa for like the last year. I actually gifted the same bracelet to my mother. She loves it. And I gifted a very similar bracelet to my grandmother. So we're just all Ana Luisa fans here. But yeah, literally all my jewelry is always from Ana Luisa. They also send their jewelry in this really amazing packaging, these really high quality travel pouches. These aren't just your average travel pouches. These are really thick and pretty, so if you have to transport your jewelry, you want to take really good care of them. You don't want them to get tangled or mixed with other materials, then these are perfect. I know I was notorious for losing jewelry because I just would throw it in my purse, whereas this will keep you from losing your jewelry. Yeah, definitely make sure to check them out. Again, everything is in the description below. They have beautiful pieces on there for everyone. Right now they are actually having a huge sale where it is buy one get one 60% off, so definitely take a look. They make for great gift ideas. I would say when I was in my early 20s, I would always put together like these really cute basic outfits, but it always felt like it was missing something. I didn't know how to take my outfits to the next step, and really for me, I figured out that it is jewelry. So I would stray away from statement pieces. I mean, if you're wearing kind of like a basic outfit like this, a statement piece won't be as harsh. If you're wearing lots of patterns, different designs, then I would definitely stick to the more minimalistic type jewelry. Okay, tip number 2 is to always iron or steam your clothing if it's wrinkled. I was terrible at this in high school and college. I did not give a rip if my blouses were super wrinkly And looking back on it now, I can definitely see and tell the difference. How much better a simple button up can look when it's wrinkled versus when it's steamed. You want to have clean lines, you don't want to have lots of wrinkles. And don't get me wrong, when you're sitting, moving around a lot, inevitably maybe your pants or trousers will wrinkle or your shirt will wrinkle, but I'm just talking about getting your blouse out of the washer, out of the dryer, and it's super wrinkled and you decide to wear it anyway. I would say definitely take 5-10 minutes out of your day to iron your trousers, iron your button downs or blouses. You will look so much better, I promise. Okay, tip number 3 I would say is try to avoid doing lots of crazy patterns. Now don't get me wrong, you know, there are definitely occasions where it might be a birthday or something celebratory, or it's summer and you want to go for the floral blouses and you know, the different patterns and textures, which is completely fine. I would say a big chunk of your wardrobe should consist of a lot of basics and clean pieces that will mix and match together well, that will layer well. You definitely don't want to cross pattern. If you're wearing like plaid trousers, be mindful to wear something on top that is plain, or if you're wearing, you know, a big statement blouse with a big pattern or a big texture, then you'll want to make sure to keep your trousers, you know, as simple as possible, which slides right into my next tip, number 4. If you're going to show something up here, try to be conservative down here. If you're gonna show legs, wear a mini skirt or wear some shorts, then try to be conservative up here. That's just my own opinion. At the end of the day, do what you want to do, but when I get dressed, I feel more comfortable that way. If it's a hot summer day, I live in Southern California, there are days when yes, you just want to wear shorts, tank top, flip-flops, walk out the door. But if it's an occasion where I do need to look more presentable, if I'm going to the office or I'm meeting family, or you know, something that's a little more appropriate, if I'm wearing a skirt, I'll make sure, you know, maybe wear a turtleneck on top or something that doesn't have as much cleavage, or if I am showing cleavage up here, then I'll make sure to wear trousers. I just feel like it's a nice balance. Just keep in mind, this video is intended to be like, you can't do this or you can't do that or you shouldn't wear this. At the end of the day, fashion is fashion. You should do what you're comfortable with. Again, I just really want to emphasize that these are just my own tips on what I do when I personally want to look more well put together, elevate my outfit, feel a little bit more classy and chic. So don't get me wrong, wear and do what you want to do. Okay, I think I'm losing track here, but tip number 5 I would say is invest in a good pair of blazers. I don't know why I said pair of blazers. Invest in a blazer or a couple of blazers. So whether you want to go cropped or long, definitely find one that fits you well, that fits your shape and your body well. I got super lucky and I found this amazing blazer. This is prime example. It's a Madewell blazer. Normally runs for $200. Found it at Nordstrom Rack for 95 bucks, which is still expensive, don't get me wrong. So this is a perfect outfit example. I'm wearing just jeans and a plain black long sleeve, but you can layer and add on something like a blazer if maybe you're going to a meeting, going to an office, going on a night out, whatever you want to do. Even just adding a blazer can really add an element of pop. You can wear this outfit with some black heels, some nude heels, some loafers. It's just altogether, we're looking at very clean lines. The outfit is fitted and we're able to layer without clashing too many different colors, patterns, designs. Another tip that I have is to take really good care of your hygiene. I know it might sound a bit strange to kind of bring this one up, but this really does make a difference. Really try to take care of simple things like brushing your teeth, taking a shower, you know, doing your hair. You can have like the greatest outfit, but if you're not smelling well, if you're not taking good care of your hygiene, if you have like food in your teeth or your hair is all crazy, then it could totally throw off the intent of like your outfit. So whatever that means for you, I would just say hygiene definitely plays a very big and key important role to looking presentable, looking well kept, and put together. For ladies, I'm a big believer, like when it comes to makeup, you do makeup for yourself, right? You don't do it to impress other people. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe like a glamorous night out, you know, I would maybe be more keen to putting on more makeup. If it's more of a daytime look, then I would probably go with a more natural look and try to keep the makeup minimal. I would suggest avoiding any crazy colors like purples or yellows or greens. I would stick to a lot of neutrals like soft pinks, nudes, reds. Again, that's my opinion. If you feel comfortable going with a more bolder look, go for it. Well, those are all the tips that I have for today, tips that I have found helpful along the way. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Again, simple things like adding jewelry to your outfit, ironing or steaming your clothes, just taking care of your hygiene, or just taking good care of the things that you do own. I would say that looking expensive definitely does not equate to having expensive things or having to spend a lot of money to impress people. I think looking classy, looking expensive, well put together is just definitely all about presentation, how well you take care of yourself and your belongings, your clothing. It's a super easy thing. I would say my biggest piece of advice is if you are looking to, you know, be put together, do it for yourself, be happier in your own body, your own skin, your own hair. I'm super big on that, but anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Until next time, I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye.